Welcome back to the Sky Lounge. Here to discuss some World Cup action. Day 8. Yes, I'm back in the regular area. Here to talk about some... Dude, we just finished watching a match, but we're going to get to that a little later. But let's talk about Denmark versus Australia. So, I wasn't up for this match, to be honest. It's fucking deep sleep, all that shit. But, Eriksen. Fucking ball balance inside, one-time touch, fucking gets nets in the goal. No fucking problem. Unfortunately, he plays for a club that I truly do despise, and, you know, I give credit for the fucking goal and shit. 7th minute, right through the fucking keeper. But, good lord. Good lord. It's hard to praise guys who plays for Tottenham. There really is. But, it happens all the time in any fucking international tournament. But, we move on. During the first half, where a VAR decision of a fucking handball gets decided in Australia's favor. Australia gets Jednak on the fucking PK. Fucking penalty kick. I don't know why I said PK. I just did. And fucking Jednak. Jednak has 2 goals in the World Cup at this point. It's pretty impressive seeing the guy's domestic football profile isn't as prolific as some of these other guys. So, Jednak gets that shit in, and all throughout the match, where you see the highlights, it just looked very balanced, very physical. Not really much to determine who was a better side in this tournament or in this match there. But, you know, I think Denmark long term, technically, right? They'll probably have a better shot at getting that second spot, because France stamped their ticket into the round of 16 with a 1-0 win against Peru, and unfortunately it looks like Peru is more or less out. So condolences, guys, but hey, I cheer for these guys. We might be done on Saturday, so fuck. But who gets the goal in the fucking first half? Kylian Mbappe, youngest goal scorer in France's history, I believe. Which is pretty crazy. I believe that I think Thierry Henry was the youngest one. I think he might have been, but I could be very wrong on that. Somebody correct me on the fucking comments and shit. But the way this goal happened, man, it all starts from Pogba. It all starts from Paul Pogba, who I've said. So this is the thing I said about Paul Pogba for a couple years now. I said his initial move to Manchester United for £85 million I thought was a waste of money. Because at that point, I thought it was a bit of overpaying, but from the way he's grown, from the way he's developed, that $85 million is looking much, it doesn't seem like it's a big cost at all. And so Pogba intercepts the ball in the... Good lord, man. I mean, he intercepts the ball in the Peruvian fucking third. I forgot which country he played. I'm kind of stupid. I'm poo-brain right now. But he goes ahead and intercepts the ball in the Peruvian third and fucking passes the ball to Olivier Giroud. And again, I love my boy Giroud. I have his jersey. But intercepts the ball, fucking passes it to Giroud. Giroud flicks it inside the box. Mbappe, boop, gets that shit in. No problem. They're celebrating, doing that fucking... celebration shit. I don't know what the fuck this is. When you armpit, is it? Listen, man, I'm like an old dude inside a young man's body. Is that some video game shit? I don't know. But he does that shit, celebrates, woo, in the first half. And here's the thing. From what I saw, I thought France played a little bit cockily. I thought they were a bit more cockier than they should have been all throughout the match. And I think, for me, I think France missed very open opportunities to really just kill and close out this match. But they just decided to kind of play around and give that small window to Peru where they could have fucking gone in there. But Peru couldn't capitalize, and unfortunately I think Peru's out of this tournament. But oh boy, listen guys, if you're an Argentina fan, let me preface this by saying I don't care. I genuinely don't care what happens to you guys. I really don't. It's not a team that I cheer for Germany, man. Like, what the fuck do you think I'm gonna be happy about that shit? That if you guys win at all? But no. Here's what happens. Here's what happens in this fucking match here. The first half felt like an even battle between two giants, because Croatia was getting in these wonderful passes inside the Argentina's third and half, really starting from their half. And they were making these crisp, solid passes. And Argentina, short balls all throughout, yes, but it was a bit slow. The development for me was a bit slower than usual. So we go into the second half, and I think, okay, Argentina's getting a little frustrated. They were trying to go for balls a little too aggressively, and at times I thought, okay, this might cause something really fucking bad. Oh boy, it did. Oh boy, it did. From the 53rd fucking minute, Rebic gets a goal. Rebic. Somebody, please, get the pronunciation shit proper on there for me. So Croatia gets a goal in there because Willy Caballero is garbage. I said it, folks. Caballero is just an absolute asshat for what he did. Trying to fucking pop the ball out of your fucking box, but you indirectly throw it at the one fucking guy you don't want to, who is Rebic. And I thought it was a volley, to be honest, but it was just an awkward fucking clearance, and you're just like, oh god. Is this the beginning of the end for Argentina? And it was, because just about fucking 27 minutes later, 80th minute, Croatia just... This is after... Honestly, listen, guys. After that first goal from Croatia, I think Argentina completely fell apart. Because Sampaoli's in the dugout yelling and screaming his head off. Like, yo, what the fuck? Why can't you do this shit? And you're like, dude, you put this team out there. And here's the thing. You can't predicate your game on one fucking guy. You just don't do that. It's not logistically possible anymore. Okay? Because talent all throughout the starting 11 has to be overall good, right? And team chemistry doesn't get talked about enough. Team chemistry has to be good too. So when you have one guy, and no matter how amazing he is, and again, Messi is an amazing footballer. He is one of the best in the world right now, absolutely. But you can't predicate your game on one fucking guy, man. You just can't. Because again, in that 80th fucking minute, what happens? You let Luka Modric dance around the fucking box. You let him dance around outside that box, and Luka Modric is a goddamn wizard with that fucking ball. And so he just fucking dances around, whiffs that shit in, and Caballero doesn't even get a fucking touch on that shit. 2-0. 2-0 in the 80th minute. How does this happen to Argentina? Well, you could pinpoint Otamendi, Acuna, Caballero, a couple more defenders on there who I think are absolutely out of their element, who plays with their hearts on their sleeves. And it's like, listen, passion's great, but let's win. And they were doing the complete opposite of that, which is, okay, cool, we're going to try to foul as much as possible. And it just became a shit show after the 80th minute. Just an absolute physical battering of each other. And again, throughout this match, I was just saying Luka Modric and fucking Ivan Rakitic look like absolute beasts. They look amazing. I don't know what the fuck these Croatian camps are putting in their players. I don't know. But good lord, they are amazing to watch right now. And then Rakitic. Oh boy, Ivan Rakitic, man. I mean, what more can you say about the Argentina defense? You really can't. Because there was a breakdown inside the box where fucking Kovacic he's wide open on that left. He is completely wide open. I don't mean that far left wing. I don't mean that shit. I mean completely inside that fucking box. And you start you start wondering, like, okay, Nigeria might lose tomorrow against Iceland, but Argentina, what the fuck are you playing for right now? Because letting Rakitic, and again, Kovacic has a beautiful fucking pass, a wide open pass for Rakitic, and Caballero is a couple of inches already away from Rakitic, where Rakitic nets that shit in no problem. But the pertinent question I ask for Argentina is, what the fuck? I don't get it. I absolutely don't get it. You have all this talent, and somehow it just goes through. Oh my God. Oh my God. I mean, Argentina. Good Lord. So Argentina loses 3-0. And the goal differential for Croatia is +5 with 2 clean sheets. Croatia is a dark horse. And you know what? I have a Nigeria jersey. I have a fucking Iceland jersey, of course. And for whatever reason, I said I don't want to get a third kit for a group. That sounds crazy. But it's okay. But Croatia gets a much needed win, 3 points. Now they're on top of the group with 6 points, 5 goal differential. They're through. Croatia's through. And think about this, guys. Iceland has a better chance and better opportunity to fucking go through the round of 16 than Argentina. Sit on that shit. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, subscribe, all that shit. Until next time, fuck off.